All right, I think we're just about ready to get things rolling today. Let me just check my other screen, and yes, we are good to go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of my series of Come Hang Out live streams, where we just kind of hang out and talk about whatever comes to mind. Today is episode number 71, and hopefully you guys are having a pretty good Friday. Today is Friday, January 28th, 2022. Happy Friday to everyone joining me in chat today. Hopefully you are all having a fantastic Friday. Almost time for the weekend. Hopefully you guys are excited. We will be doing Ninjago trivia today as well. We're going to be doing Kahoot today. I have one prepared for you guys. In the meantime, though, let's go over our streaming schedule really quick before we get any further into the stream today. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I can't stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. So, how are you guys doing? How is your Friday going? Let's just let the stream sit for a little bit. Let's let it settle before we jump into trivia, as we usually do. We just usually let the stream sit for a little bit, let people join in if they haven't done so already, and then we will jump into trivia here in a few minutes. We'll get that rolling. But in the meantime, yeah, how's your guys' Friday going? It's Friday. Hopefully you guys are excited for the weekend. I'm going to be working a lot this weekend, but today, thankfully, I had off primarily, aside from doing the streams and whatnot. You know, the stream was the only thing that I had to do for work today. Did I get Legends Arceus today? I did. I've been playing it for a couple hours. Got it this morning, went to my local Target and picked it up as soon as they opened. So yes, I do have the game. Pokemon fans, Legend Arceus is here, or Legends Arceus I should say. I've been playing that, got about 3 hours in, planning on playing it some more after the stream wraps up. I really like the game so far. I think it's fantastic. I really like it. I like it a lot. I picked Cyndaquil for my starter. Cyndaquil's my boy. But all three of the starters are good choices. You know, you got Rowlet, Cyndaquil, Oshawott. They are all fantastic choices. But yes, I chose Cyndaquil as my starter. Sleep schedule hasn't been the best, so I'm looking forward to the weekend. Yeah, take some time to relax, you know. My sleep schedule has not been the best either. Stayed up all night and went to my local Target at 7 a.m. this morning when they opened, and that messed me up pretty good. But we're here now. I feel fine, and I'm looking forward to the weekend as well. Unfortunately, I have a lot of work to do as well. Lots of schoolwork and stuff. Just realized I was watching the stream 5 minutes behind. Yeah, catch up the stream. Get everything caught up, especially when we do trivia. That would be very helpful. Hopefully the Kahoot will include the leaks. It does not include the leaks. The Kahoot is primarily based on what we know from Ninjago so far. The 11 plus years of Ninjago being a thing. Am I excited for Ninjago's 200th episode? Yeah, are we almost at 200? Last I checked, we were at, 185? Should be hitting 200 within the next season, especially if it's going to be a pretty long season, which is the rumor right now. Lots of people saying that there's blizzard warnings. Blizzard warning for where I live, middle of the blizzard warning right now, 3 to 4 feet of snow, kind of screwed. That's a lot of snow. I'm not sure what the weather's looking like around here. It's been awfully cold lately, so hopefully we don't get a lot of snow, but I will always check the weather later. In fact, let me see right now, what's the weather looking like? No snow around here, just lots of cloudiness, lots of gloomy cloudiness, I guess, but no snow around here, which is surprising considering how we get a lot of snow. Am I getting snow this weekend? Right now I'm not seeing any. Maybe on Sunday though. The weather is only updated for tomorrow, so you know, I guess there's no snow for me, which I'm kind of thankful for. Apologies for everybody who's going to be visited by the Ice Emperor this weekend. That must be very rough. I'm in Florida. Snow is like, nah. Yeah, I live in the middle of Wisconsin right now, and thankfully, there's not really any snow around here. You got a bunch of lag. I'd recommend restarting the stream. I'm not seeing any lag over on my end. Everything's going pretty swimmingly over here. Everything's going pretty well. Zane, quit it with the snow. Exactly. What the heck? Let's see, what else is going on? What else is going on today? Well, we buy some time until we get to Ninjago trivia. I ordered a Ninjago set to use as a giveaway, so that's happening. Probably going to be announcing that giveaway officially next week, so stay tuned for that big announcement. The set actually came in the mail today. I have it right here. Going to be shaking it around. You guys hear that? Hear that ASMR? Yes, that is a new Ninjago set, brand new, sealed. Going to be giving that away next week, so stay tuned for that. Big announcement, make sure you guys are subscribed. You don't want to miss that giveaway. So, live stream number 71, secrets discovered. Yes, indeed. Lots of secrets discovered here. Zane just met Elsa. We're about to suffer. I think they'd be nice friends. I think they'd be good friends with each other. 2 ice masters, you know? They'd be good friends. Combine that with, what else is it? Who else is an ice master? Gray from Fairy Tail? They'd all be good friends. 12 to 18 inches of snow. Man, that's rough. That is very rough. I feel bad for you guys that are getting snow this week. I saw on the news today that there's a massive blizzard warning going on. Hopefully you guys stay safe. So, who likes ice cream? I do. Jack Frost. Yeah, Jack Frost from, whatchamacallit, that one movie that I watched when I was young. There's a giveaway. There will be a giveaway next week. Yes, I will be announcing that next week. It's not available just yet to enter and whatnot. I just have the set here ready to go, ready to be given away. But we will not be starting that until next week. So, just stay tuned. Stay tuned and you will find out soon enough. Just ordered the Ninjago City Gardens. Can't wait to receive it. Also have a question. Yeah, feel free to shoot a question. We have a little bit of time before we start trivia. Yes, Rise of the Guardians is the movie that I was thinking of. Cannot remember the name. The Ninjago City Gardens. Yeah, that's a fantastic set. Hopefully you enjoy it. What if Kai and Natsu met? That would be the clash of personalities of the century right there. I'm not sure if they would be besties or not. It seems to me like maybe they would kind of fight for a little bit, you know, both being fire masters and whatnot. Let's see. Remember a while back when the leaked script of Wu's battle with the blurred out names? What if it's connected to the returning villains in the summer sets? Yeah, it totally seems like that might be the case. In that leaked script with Master Wu fighting 3 or 4 mysterious people, the names were all blurred out. Well, we have a lot of returning bad guys, so, you know, seems to me like Master Wu will be battling those bad guys. Not really sure if he's going to win that battle. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. A couple of you guys are asking what set it is. Let's see. If you go over on my Instagram, you might be able to find the answer. Otherwise, I could probably just tell you. Right now, I have here Lloyd's Race Car Evo ready to go. So, nice, solid race car set right there. That's going to be going over to one of you guys. Starting next week, we will start that giveaway once again. So, stay tuned for that once again. Lloyd's Race Car Evo. Figured that'd be a nice set to give away. Figured that'd be cool for you guys. No Way Home or Endgame. I'm thinking maybe Endgame was the bigger payoff, but No Way Home was also really cool. No Way Home was fantastic. Saw that 6 times in the theater. I do not regret any of those times watching it. What season is the worst in Ninjago? Maybe Hands of Time or season 11, unless you count Day of the Departed, in which case, yes, Day of the Departed is the worst Ninjago season. Otherwise, Hands of Time is kind of underwhelming. Season 11 is also not super fantastic, but they do have good things about them. So, do I like Lloyd's Race Car Evo? I do not have the set for myself. I mean, I have the set right here, but obviously it's sealed. I have not built the set before, but it looks pretty cool. It's a nice Lloyd race car. I probably would not get it for my own personal collection, but, it's an alright looking set. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. On Instagram, I gave you guys a choice between the Lloyd's Race Car Evo or the Kai Fire Dragon Evo, and you guys voted for Lloyd's Race Car, so that's what we're going with. That just came in the mail today. Let's go ahead and get trivia rolling. Why don't we go ahead and start with that? We will start the Kahoot here. I will go ahead and get that loaded up. Feel free to get Kahoot open on your guys' phones or at whatever device you have ready to go here, and we will begin Ninjago trivia. I'm going to work on that right now for you guys. I got to load up the chat on my telephone so I can monitor the chat while also host the Kahoot, of course. You guys know how it works if you've been here before. The Kahoot is going to be a combination of easy questions, difficult questions. This time it seems to be more on the easy side, at least in my opinion. It's pretty easy, but, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what you guys think about it. We'll just have to wait and see once it gets started up here. Let's see, I'd like to continue Kahoot. Thank you very much. Thank you for allowing me to actually host this Kahoot. We want a randomized order of questions and a randomized order of answers. And obviously, if you guys don't want to participate in the Kahoot, that's totally fine. You guys can totally just chill with me in the chat if you would like to. We're going to have to mute this audio. It's going to be pretty loud on my end. Yep. Why do you do this to me, Kahoot? Why, oh why? Alrighty. Let's go over to my screen, And there we go. Let's big screen that and get this rolling. Here is the code. If you guys want to go ahead and type that in, go to kahoot.it or open the Kahoot app and type in this code. You will be entered to participate in today's Ninjago trivia contest. And let's go ahead and get some people in here. Let's see how many people we can get in here before we begin. We'll probably keep the room open for a few more minutes, just so you guys can obviously join up and get ready to participate. Lots of you guys are already in here. Excellent. And let me know in the chat what name you are going by, or if it's the same as your YouTube name. You know, just specify that as well. It's always interesting to see what names you guys pick here. And obviously we have some celebrities in here as always. These are the real celebrities, obviously not viewers with with just the name. No, these are all the real people. Let's see, we got Jamie Foxx. Awesome, good to see you. Who else is here? What other celebrities? I saw Rick Astley, Mark Zuckerberg, the Lizard Man himself. Excellent. Tobey Maguire, Jimmy Fallon. Nice. We got Tom Holland with one L. Tom Holland. We got Ed and Edna, presumably as a team. Chris Evans is in here. Nice. Glad to see Chris Evans back. Dude, celebrities love joining my Ninjago Kahoots. It's always fun to host celebrities. Obviously, the real people, as I said, totally not viewers with the celebrity's name. No, of course not. Michael Jordan's in here. Nice. I see Raptor Jesus. I got Holland Tom in here. Not too shabby. Taylor Swift with a couple of hearts. Taylor not so swift. Taylor Swift. I'm Tobey Maguire because I have a small crush on him. I do not blame you. Tobey Maguire is one handsome looking man. Andrew Garfield's in here too. Andrew Garfield I like a lot as well. Andrew Garfield is quite dashing, I suppose you could say. Just your YouTube name. No worries. General Vex, nice. Good to see you here. Picked a ship, not too shabby. Have I listened to Bring on the Pirates? I think I did a while back. Can't really remember what that song consists of, though. It's been a minute since I've heard of that. We got Your Mom in here. Always nice to see Your Mom back. Chris Pratt, excellent. We have all the Spider-Men here. We do. I saw Toby, I saw Tom, and I saw Andrew. What's your guys' favorite Spider-Man? Leave it in the comments down below. I think they're all pretty good. I think they all have their perks and their, their ups and their downs. Obviously. I can't really pick a favorite. I think they're all fantastic, but feel free to let me know in the chat what's your favorite Spooderman. Live action Spooderman, I guess you could say. Chris Pratt is here. He is here. I also see Jim Carrey. Who else? Who else is here? Chancellor Kai, Miles Morales. Excellent. Always nice to see you guys here. Toby's pretty good. But I don't know. I can't pick. They're all fantastic in their own way. They all have super great things about them. They also have weaknesses too. There's things that I like and things that I don't like about all of these Spoodermans. Let's leave the room open for one more minute before we jump on into it. Let's get one more minute on the clock and then we will load it up. We will begin Ninjago trivia. Obviously, you guys can always join mid-game if you'd like, but you have more of an advantage to get into the top couple of spots if you start at the beginning. So let's give you guys one more minute to join up if you would like to. One more minute. I'm going to take a sip of my water, which of course I always have a water bottle handy. Tanner's cat is here. Which one? I have two cats. Which one? Which one are you? We got Zane exclamation point. Power green flame. Mr. Beast is here. Yo, Mr. Beast, give me money. 2013 Chevy Malibu. That is my car. That is my car. It's gray. I have a gray Chevy Malibu. 2013. Flaming Shogun. Awesome. A couple more seconds, folks, and then we will begin. Least favorite MCU movie? Probably Captain Marvel. I'm not a huge fan of Captain Marvel. Not super great in my opinion. But I know there's some people that like it, but Captain Marvel to me is not a very good film. All right, folks, let's go ahead and let's begin. Let's go ahead and start this out today. Let's begin. Dog is barking downstairs. Perfect. If you guys hear a doggo in the background, don't be too concerned. That is not my doggo. That is the doggo that lives downstairs, and she's a good doggo. All right, she's a good doggo. All right, folks, hopefully you guys are ready. Let's begin. All right, let's get rolling here. January 28th stream. Let's get things rolling in 3, 2, 1. Question 1 of 15. What is the name of Darrett's bar? What is the name of Dareth's bar? Is it Funnies, Dareth's bar, Chucklies, or Laughies? Obviously, Dareth does own a bar. Somehow he managed to afford that. So congrats, Dareth. You are actually running a very successful business in Ninjago City. But what's the name of that bar? Obviously, each question has 90 seconds. We'll probably let all of the questions run down to the very end. It takes up a fair amount of time for the stream, so it just works out. It works out okay. Unless you guys answer all of the questions, or if you guys all answer at once, then it'll automatically just go to the next question. But you guys know how it goes. You guys get it. The Chuck E. Cheese bar. Can you imagine if Dareth purchased like a Chuck E. Cheese? I'd be very concerned. I would be very concerned. Good thing these are multiple choice. My brain just decided to stop thinking. Yeah, I mean, multiple choice questions are always the easiest for me to answer. Process of elimination. Which names sound the most fake to you? What's the most fake name? Lemonade bar? Of course. Thought it was the clam bar from Family Guy. What's the name of that bar? The Drunken Clam? Hilarious. Thank you, Seth MacFarlane. It's clearly the Sons of Garmadons. Oh, of course. Yeah, Dareth doesn't own it anymore. It's the Sons of Garmadons' property now, after they stole it from Dareth. Does Dareth get paid? Probably in tips. I imagine he gets paid a lot in tips, so that's good. I certainly wouldn't tip him. And the answer is, if it loads here, the answer is Laughies. Yeah, haha, so funny. I'm not a huge fan of that name, but whatever. I didn't name it. Dareth did. And if Dareth's naming something, you know, it's probably not going to go well. Yes, it is Laughies. All right, what are we looking at for the hierarchy? We got Leah in first place, followed by Flaming Shogun, Skylight, Vex, and Goopy. All right, Goopy, not sure about that name, but whatever. Let's continue on to question 2 of 15. What episode is this? And you'll see a picture of an episode. What episode is that? Is it The Fall, Endings, Into the Breach, or The Darkness Comes? What episode is that? The famous March of the Oni episode that presumably was going to kill Cole, but then you know what? They decided to go back on that decision. And there you go. And there you go. Now we have this famous scene, which could have been avoided if Cole would have just used air jitsu. But apparently that doesn't exist anymore. So, you know. Please tell me this isn't a trick question. This is not a trick question. This screenshot was taken from one of these episodes. Which episode is it? The only Ninjago episode that got me to cry. Don't cry easy. This episode was pretty sad, I will say. Probably not the saddest episode of Ninjago ever to me personally. But yeah, still pretty sad, I suppose you could say. Pretty emotional, especially during this scene. Well, what's Cole doing? That's a good question. What is he doing? Might lead you to the right answer. He's totally, The Darkness Comes. That's what he's doing. He's endings, I guess you could say. Emotional damage comes. Yeah, March of the Oni was pretty good in terms of emotional weight and also, you know, just spectacle. I really liked March of the Oni. Very underrated in my opinion. Your brother literally laughed at this scene. It's messed up. We don't laugh at scenes like this. Scenes like this are sad. What the heck? I don't know, man. March of the Oni is pretty good. Obviously, the episode is The Fall, with most of you guys getting that correct. Yes, indeed. We have a $1.99 donation from Alden before we get any further. Thank you, Alden, for the $1.99. Clutch Powers stole Garmadon's pizza. How dare he? I wonder what type of pizza Garmadon eats. Thank you very much, Alden, for the $1.99. Always appreciated. Hierarchy is changing a little bit. We got Vex in first place, Ninjago, Core, Future, Zane, Leah, and Wind Dropper. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and move on to question 3 of 15. Which vehicle was supposed to be a birthday gift to Lloyd from Masako? Which vehicle was supposed to be a birthday gift from Lloyd to Masako? Was it Destiny's Shadow, the Ninja Nightcrawler, the Golden Mech, or the Land Bounty? Which vehicle was supposed to be a birthday gift to Lloyd from Masako? One of these vehicles was supposed to be a birthday present. Obviously, this is a big part of Hands of Time. If you guys have watched Hands of Time recently, it might give you a little bit of an advantage. Sad that we saw Lloyd get a birthday gift, yet we don't know when his birthday is or how old he is. Yeah, that is true. The ninja need birthdays and actual ages. Hopefully that happens before the series wraps up. I mean, the closest thing that we have is in the Ninjago movie. Lloyd is 16, but I'm not sure if you can, you know, apply that age to the TV show version of Lloyd. It's very messy. Very messy. Ugh. Very messy. Actually, it's the opposite way around. What do you mean it's the opposite way around? Misako originally intended this for Lloyd's birthday. I think he got it a little early, though. Literally forgot what she gave him. Yeah, obviously, if you guys don't know, just take an educated guess. Or people in the chat will obviously tell you. But remember, Kahoot grades you based on accuracy and speed. So if you take a while to answer the question, might not get as many points as you would maybe just answering right away. It's up to you guys. And the answer is, if I can go there, Destiny's Shadow. Yes, indeed. Most of you guys got that correct too. Awesome. Good job. Good job. Yeah, the Destiny's Shadow. How do you guys feel about that vehicle? The Destiny's Shadow, to me, isn't really the best designed vehicle ever. How's the hierarchy looking? Future Zane, followed by Bruno, followed by Skylight, Leah, and then D-Best Gamer. D-Best Gamer, and congrats to Daniel, who's our highest climber, up 28 places. Not too shabby. Yeah, the Destiny's Shadow I'm not super big on, personally. Never ended up getting that set. So, it's whatever. It's basically just a smaller version of the bounty. Question 4 of 15, here we go. What is the name of the comet that once housed the golden weapons? What is the name of the comet that once housed the golden weapons? From Rebooted, obviously. The ninja had to travel to this comet to pick up the golden weapons. Unfortunately, the ninjroids beat them there, and a big struggle took place there. Yes, the comet does indeed have a name. What is the name of this comet? Is it Gamma 3, Alpha 4, Beta 2, or Delta 5? This one might be a difficult one. This one might be one of the more challenging ones. Yes, it does have a name, surprisingly. And obviously, if you guys don't know, feel free to take a guess. Or you could even look it up. It's easy enough to look up online. Might not get you that many points, though, obviously, if you take a lot of time to look it up. So, the Blue Comet. Yes, yes, the Blue Comet. It had a name? Yes, indeed it did. Yes, it did have a name. Very obscure name. I think it was mentioned very briefly in the show. So, kind of like a throwaway line. Might be one of the hardest ones on this quiz. I like this this question. This question's nice. Forgot it even had a name. Yeah, just take a guess if you guys don't know it. Why is it blue, though? I don't know. What color are comets usually? I'm not really a space guy. I don't study space, whatever you call that line of work. So, yeah, what color are comets usually? Are they not usually blue? The Weapons of Destiny comet. Oh, of course. Of course. Comet mystery. And the answer is, the name of this comet is Delta 5. Yeah, most of you guys actually got that right. The second most popular was Alpha 4, then Gamma 3, then Beta 2. Nope, it is Delta 5. The Delta 5 comet once housed the golden weapons. The ninja had to travel there. In Rebooted, did that shake up the hierarchy? A little bit. We got Future Zane in first place, followed by Chris Evans, King J, Pixane, and Andrew Francis. Is that the real Andrew Francis? Who's to say? Let's continue onwards here. 8 players just hit an answer streak of 3. Yes, astronomy. Thank you very much. Astronomy is what I was thinking of. Let's move on to question 5 of 15. In which episode did we first see Zane's titanium form? In which episode did we first see Zane's titanium form? Keyword there. See. What episode did we first see Zane's titanium form? Was it the Titanium Ninja versus Only One Can Remain or the Invitation? What episode did we first see Zane's titanium form? Here's a hint. That picture is from the episode. So, what episode is that picture from? There's your answer. Remember, which episode did we first see Zane's titanium form? See is the key word there. Zane physically. Zane's titanium form, not the statue. Statue don't count, in my opinion. I mean, that's not really Zane, is it? The statue? Which episode did we first see? Again, the picture is from the episode. So what episode is that picture from? Right at the end of the episode, we kind of see it. It's a little bit of a blink if you miss it type moment. I like Zane's titanium form, all things considered. When I first saw Zane's titanium form, I freaked out. Yeah, it's quite the interesting form, I will say. At the time, it was pretty jarring, like seeing Zane in this new titanium form. At the time, yeah, it was pretty off-putting, but nowadays, I think we're all pretty much used to it. If anything, human Zane now kind of throws me off a little bit, seeing Zane as like a humanoid form. They kind of did a reverse of that during Season 8. And the answer is The Invitation. Yes, the Titanium Ninja, we did not see Zane's titanium form. The Invitation, right at the end, we saw Zane's titanium form for the first time right at the end. Only One Can Remain. only one can remain. I don't think we ever saw Zane in that episode. And Versus obviously was when we started getting into Zane, his backstory and whatnot. Yes, it is the invitation is the right answer here. So, yes, did that shake up the hierarchy? A little bit. Future Zane is still in first place, but we got Island Leader in second, followed by Miles Morales, Bruh 2.0, and Zippy the Dragon. Excellent. 6 players just hit an answer streak of 3. We love to see it. Moving on to question 6 of 15. What is the name of this 2017 Ninjago set? You guys knew we'd have some of these on the list. What is the name of this 2017 Ninjago set? Is it Ninjago City Attack, Ninjago City Adventure, Ninjago City Chase, or Ninjago City Pursuit? This set comes out of the Ninjago movie series. What is the name of this 2017 Ninjago set? Nadakon or Moro? I don't know. They're both pretty good in my opinion. They're both fantastic villains. I'd say maybe Moro. Maybe Moro, just ever so slightly. So, yes. I actually did a giveaway about this set. Speaking of giveaways, this set was actually one of my first giveaways that I ever did on this channel. So, this set holds a lot of fond memories for me, I guess you could say. This set's awesome. Ended up getting 2 of these sets, I think. One to give away, one to keep for me and my own personal collection, because it comes with Casual Lloyd and Casual Nia from the movie, which of course were important for me to get for my personal collection. So, do I think it's possible for Nadakon to return next season? I mean, if we have the return of several other Ninjago villains, why not bring back Nadakon? Just bring back everybody. Everybody's returning. Why not? One of the first sets I got. This set's pretty good. It was very cheap too. Very affordable at the time. I think it went for what, $20? $20? So, Ninjago City tax fraud. Yes, of course. This set, of course, is the Ninjago City Chase. Most of you got that correct. Ninjago City Pursuit would be a nice name, but no, it's Ninjago City Chase. Most of you guys got that correct. Good job. Did that shake up the hierarchy? Let's take a look. A little bit. We got Aiden and Skylar. Awesome. Skylar, obviously the real Skylar, of course, as always. Yeah. All right, cool. Our top 2 places remain the same. Continuing on here, question 7 rather. Which ninja defeated King Vangelis? Pretty straightforward answer here. Which ninja defeated King Vangelis for question 7 of 15? Not question 17, but question 7 of 15. Pretty easy, straightforward question here. If you guys have seen season 13, should be pretty obvious. Which ninja defeated King Vangelis, otherwise known as the Skull Sorcerer? Pretty fantastic bad guy. Excited to see his big comeback next season. Seems to me like he's coming back. Didn't know that's how you spelt his name. I think that's how you spell it. Vangelis? That's always how I've seen it spelt. So apologies if it's spelt incorrectly, but I think that's how you spell it. Yeah, this one's pretty easy. This is a pretty easy question. Had to include some really simple ones in here. Hey, Jay's actually on his color. That's right. That's awesome. Thank you, Kahoot, for, randomizing that to be the case. Excellent. Favorite Ninjago set? My personal favorite Ninjago set is the movie Destiny's Bounty, or the Ninjago City Gardens. They're both fantastic sets, in my opinion. Can't really go wrong with either of them. Let's see. We don't talk about Bruno. Isn't that a song from like the new Encanto movie? I've not yet seen it, but apparently that song is really popular. I haven't listened to that song either, so I have no idea what's going on. I just see a lot of people talking about the Bruno song, and I'm like, yep, I just pretend to know what they're talking about. Have not seen the movie yet. The answer is obviously Cole, with pretty much everybody saying Cole, except a couple folks who voted for Lloyd or Zane. Jay did not have any votes. Sorry, Jay. Maybe try harder next time. Hierarchy changed a little bit. Skylar and Aiden are swapping places, and Princess Vanya is making a comeback with 3 in a row. Kind of funny considering how Vanya is Vangelis' daughter. All right, moving on to question 8 of 15. Which weapon is used to create the Fire-Water Fusion Dragon? Which weapon is used to create the Fire-Water Fusion Dragon? Is it the Jade Blade, the Jin Blade, the Dragon Blade, or the Fang Blade? Let's break down the question. Break it down. You'll figure it out. I liked the Fusion Dragon. Wish they would have used them more frequently. I would love to have seen fusions for some of the other dragons. Unfortunately for the ninja, the elemental dragons pretty much stopped existing after season 7. So, it is what it is. It do be what it do be. Fusion blade is another name for this weapon. It goes by a couple of different names. So, you know. I've seen it called a couple different things. So, you know. Fusion blade is another name for it. That is true. But what other name does that weapon go by? Where's the reversal blade now? It's a good question. Presumably still in the boiling sea. Didn't they put it back down there at some point? I thought that's what they did. Spoiler, Iron Baron killed the dragons. Yeah, rest in peace, Ultra Dragon. At least you make a fine chair, I guess you could say, right? I suppose so. I just want to know what the other 3 weapons are, so that's the only reason I know the answer. Oh, of course, yeah. Process of elimination. Easy peasy. On a roll, getting everything correct. Awesome. See if you can keep that up. Keep it going. The answer is the Dragon Blade, which of course is also known as the Fusion Blade. Some of you have pointed that out, the Dragon Blade, Fusion Blade. Tomato, tomato. I've seen it be called both things. So whatever you want to call it, there you go. Yes, the Dragon Blade. Jade Blade, nope. Jin Blade, nope. And Fang Blade, nope. It is the Dragon Blade. Awesome, awesome. Did the hierarchy change? No, it did not. All right, moving on to question 9 of 15 here. In Skybound, what was Jay's final wish? Oh boy, here we go. What was Jay's final wish? That Nauticon wasn't a Jinn, that Nia would return to life and never ever merge with the Endless Sea, Nia would have been nicer to him and Nauticon would become human, or Nia would have taken his hand and nobody ever found Nauticon's teapot. Kind of a lengthy series of answers here, but just read through it and you will be fine. What was Jay's final wish in Skybound? The wish that basically ruined the season for a lot of people. Not me, though. I liked Skybound's ending. I really liked Skybound's ending. I know it's kind of controversial, but Skybound's ending to me is pretty good. I don't mind the time travel at all. Especially because we saw time travel literally in the next season. Or at least you could say after Day of the Departed. But, if time travel's that big of a problem, why aren't we complaining about it in Hands of Time? I don't know, just kind of rambling there. I don't think Skybound's ending's all that shabby, all that bad. Definitely not the green choice. Oh. Yes, which one is it? Wish it was blue. You wish that it was blue. That Nia would return to life and never ever merge with the Endless Sea. Yeah, Jay saw the future. He's like, hey, Nauticon, I know at some point in time Nia's gonna fuse with the literal water, but if you could just not make that happen, that'd be nice. Thanks, bro. And then Nauticon fist bumps him. He's like, yeah, no problem. I got you. Nauticon and Jay would be very good friends if they would ever get over their feud. Yes, the answer is Nia would have taken his hand. No one ever found the teapot. Overwhelming amount of you guys got that correct. Nauticon wasn't a Jinn. That was the initial plan for Jay. I'm kind of glad he did not do that, though. Wonder what Ninjago would have been if that would not have happened. Alright, yes, hierarchy did not change. Moving on to question 10 of 15. Who voices Nia in the Lego Ninjago movie? Who voices Nia in the Lego Ninjago movie? Is it Olivia Munn, Abby Jacobson, Kelly Metzger, or Elizabeth Olsen? Kelly Metzger? I think so. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Yes, Olivia Munn, Abby Jacobson, Kelly Metzger, or Elizabeth Olsen. Who voices Nia in the Ninjago film? The epic Ninjago movie. That's underrated. I love the Ninjago movie. I wish more people liked it, but I get why people don't like it. It's different, therefore it's bad. I understand. No, I get it. I understand if you guys don't like the movie. That's totally a-okay with me. I think the movie's pretty good, though. All things considered. I didn't watch the credits. Oh, man. Yeah, if you don't know, just take an educated guess, obviously. As per usual. Peyton List? It is not Peyton List. She's also in Mitchell's vs. the Machines. Is that true? I've not seen that movie. She's also in the Netflix show Disenchantment, plays the main character. So, it is what it is. Love the movie? Yeah, me too. It's pretty much my comfort movie. I turn it on whenever I'm feeling sad or anxious. I just turn on the Ninjago movie and have a blast with it. I personally don't mind the movie all that much. She voices the main character. Does she actually? I kind of want to watch Mitchell's versus the Machines now. Have not yet seen that movie, but I heard it's fantastic. I kind of want to watch it at some point. I've got a lot of movies that I need to watch. And yes, the answer is... boom. Abby Jacobson. Yes, indeed. Olivia Munn voices Coco. Kelly Metzger voices Nia in the show. Elizabeth Olsen is not in the Ninjago movie at all. I just needed someone else. I needed a third, and I just thought of Elizabeth Olsen for some reason. Hierarchy did not... it did change, actually. We got Bra 2.0, followed by Aiden, followed by Skylar, and Miles Morales. Welcome to the top 5. And Doc Ock is the highest climber. That's funny. We've seen him climb things before. Isn't that hilarious? That's fantastic. All right, moving on to question 11 of 15. What is the name of this 2013 Ninjago set? What is the name of this 2013 Ninjago set? Is it Kozu's Stone Tank, Garmatron, Garmadon Tank, or Stone Army Tank? What is the name of this epic set? I had this set back in the day. I really hated it. It used to fall apart all the time. It was a pretty bad design. Honestly, the final battle sets did not have the best designs. They kind of skimped on that wave, not gonna lie. Which is a shame, because that was originally supposed to be Ninjago's last wave. And it felt like it was only, it felt like no effort was put into it sometimes for some of the sets. The Golden Dragon was fantastic. But other than that, I don't know, the sets were kind of lackluster. The Kai Mech was awesome too. The wave was pretty much 50-50. Yeah, I didn't really care for this set all that much when I had it. It just kind of fell apart. I'm not sure if I built it wrong, though. That very well could have been the case. Got the set for super cheap at a thrift store last year. That's awesome. Was it brand new? That would have been cool. Finding a sealed Ninjago set. That's awesome. When I was younger, I used to find like older Bionicle sets at like antique shops and whatnot around my area. Pretty funny, though. It's always nice to find older sets out in the wild. Pretty fun. Does Nia even have blood now because she's made out of water? That's a good question. I'm not sure. To me, I think it's just all water, right? I'm not sure if she has blood necessarily. Very well could be just water. Yes, the answer is Garmatron. Yes, the Garmatron. Not sure why it's called the Garmatron, but you know what? Whatever. Opened, but none of the bags were open. Nice. That's still a pretty good win. Not too shabby there. Comes with the Kimono Zane figure. That's nice to find. That's a nice get. Yes, it is the Garmatron. Again, not crazy about that name, but whatever. And welcome Leah to the top 5 once again. And 13 players just hit an answer streak of 6. We love to see it. Question 12 here, folks. Where was the first Fangblade discovered? Where was the first Fangblade discovered? Merlopia, the Fire Temple, Mega Monster Amusement Park, or under Ninjago City? Where was the first Fangblade discovered? The first Fangblade in the context of the ninja or the main characters of the show, the bad guys finding it. Where was the first one? Where was the first one? Where'd they find it? Where did they find the first Fangblade? Favorite sets were the season 3 sets. Those are pretty good. I liked the rebooted sets. I want to know where the last Fangblade was discovered. Yeah, me too. They kind of just had it randomly. They all dug underneath that tunnel and all of a sudden Pythor showed up with it. He's like, oh, ta-da, I found it. It's like, okay, cool. Where'd you get it? Where'd you find it, Pythor? Who knows? See, that's the type of stuff that we need like Ninjago shorts for. Just piecing together the puzzle. Could center around Pythor trying to, navigate around those underground tunnels trying to find it. That would be cool. That'd be cool to see. Dareth's house. Oh, of course. They all found him at Dareth's house. Dareth just had all of them lined up. He's like, oh, you guys looking for these? I got them. You guys know where it goes. You guys got it. The Mandalorian's house. Oh, of course. The Mandalorian is obviously part of the Ninjago canon. Obviously, everybody knows that. For some reason, my Ninjago rewatch started at Season 6, Episode 4. That's interesting. Yes, Mega Monster Amusement Park was where they found the first Fangblade. Am I an OG to Ninjago? Am I an original fan? As in, was I a fan since the beginning? Yes, I was. I've been here since day 1. Don't plan on leaving. We got a couple new additions to the top 5, including OG Ninja and Jimmy Fallon. Of course, the real Jimmy Fallon. The Mega Monster Amusement Park was where they found the first Fangblade. Where did they find the rest of them? I know the Fire Temple was where one of them was. Obviously, under Ninjago City was where one of them was. Where was the second one found? Oh, that was the Blade Cup, of course. The Blade Cup. Question 13. How many episodes did Season 11 have? How many episodes did Season 11 have? Was it 30, 13, 16, or 10? Pretty straightforward question as well. How many episodes did Season 11 have? Opinions on the new Pokemon game? I like it a lot. Been playing it earlier today. Got a couple of hours into it already. I've been having fun with it. I think it's really, really fun. Really enjoyable. I've been enjoying myself. So, I like it a lot. I'm excited to play it more after stream wraps up. How many episodes did season 11 have? One of the longer seasons, I guess you could say. Too many? Yeah, it's a good answer. They probably could have shaved it down a little bit, especially with some of the pointless filler. I'm going to use the dreaded filler word. People don't like it when you use the filler word to describe filler, but you know what? It's filler. I'm going to use the filler word when filler is necessary, because filler is the correct word to use in that situation, because the filler was filler. Filler. Whereas Waffle is behind me, sleeping in a ball on my bed. She's right on my pillow, too. That's fun. She's like rolled up in a ball on my pillow. I suppose she likes it there, I guess. So, do I still collect Ninjago sets or just watch the show? I still collect Ninjago sets. I went ahead and got some of the new Ninjago core sets. Those were fun to put together. The Ninja Ultra Combo Mech looks excellent on the shelf, so it's a pretty good one. Yes, the correct answer is 30. Yes, good job. Most of you guys got that correct. 30, one of the longer seasons in terms of episode count to date. Island Leader back up in the top 5. Not too shabby there. And Nia Not Dead is the highest climber. Yes, Nia is not dead. Technically, she's just kind of not around, I guess you could say. Question 14. What is the name of this 2014 Ninjago set? What is the name of this 2014 Ninjago set? 2014 on question 14. How about that? Is it Ninjago City Battle, Battle for Ninjago City, Attack of the Overlord, or War of Ninjago City? What is the correct answer here? I remember getting this set back when it came out and being super excited for this one. This was one of my favorite sets back in the day, until the Temple of Air Jitsu came out and completely demolished that one in terms of quality. So, Overlord commits arson. That's about right. That's about accurate to what happened during Season 3. I like this set. You get the Overlord figure, a couple of the Techno robes, the stone armor versions of Zane and Lloyd, and a Samurai X figure. Always fun. Do I have the Ninjago City Gardens? I do. I like that set a lot. That was fun to get. Want the set, but it probably costs a fortune. I was looking online when trying to find a picture for this thing, and apparently I could find it for about $300, which isn't terrible considering how old this set is, but it's still $300. Which, you could either buy this or the Ninjago City Gardens, which I'd say just take the Gardens at that point. So, yeah, pretty expensive set. Even back when it came out, it was like $120, I think. That took a while to save up for. I had just started my job at the school when this set came out. It was one of the first things that I bought with my own money that I earned myself. So, it is the Battle for Ninjago City. Good job. Not Ninjago City Battle, but Battle for Ninjago City. A classic set, of course. Hierarchy changing a little bit. Michael Jordan and Princess Vanya creeping up to the top 5. And let's go ahead and enter do the last question here. Last question, folks. Question 15 of 15. In Ninjago Core, what is Kai's spinjitsu virtue? In Ninjago Core, what is Kai's spinjitsu virtue? Is it courage, wisdom, honesty, or balance? Kai's short has not come out just yet, but this information is pretty commonly known amongst Ninjago fans. Each ninja has a spinjitsu virtue, but what is Kai's? What is Kai's spinjitsu virtue? Your mom? That's a good one. I'm gonna drink to that. That's a good one. Hilarious. Hair gel? That's also a good one. That's about right. That's probably his core virtue deep down. Kai's the red ninja. Yes, indeed. That's a good hint. That is a good hint. Kai's the red ninja. I see it. Hotness? I don't know about that. I wouldn't consider Kai hot per se. But of course you guys do you. Didn't like Lloyd's Hydro Mech. Moved a little, added extra movable parts. Yeah, I kind of want to update mine too. My Hydro Mech. It's not the most perfect mech ever. I kind of want to upgrade it a little bit. I'll probably do that at some point in time. I still have it put together, so it'll be pretty easy to upgrade if I so desire. Lazy character. He's hot because he's literally fire. I guess that's kind of true, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You pick up what I'm putting down, right? I meant hotness as in fire. Oh, of course. What else would you be referring to? What else would that be? What else would that mean? What does that mean? Yes, it is courage. Good job. Those of you guys got that correct. Yes, courage is Kai's Spinjitsu Virtue. That'll probably be the last short that comes out for Ninjago Core. And let's get into our top 3. In third place, we have Princess Vanya. Awesome. In second place, we have Bruh 2.0. Love to see it. And in first place, we have Future Zane. Nice. Congratulations to our top 3, and we had Michael Jordan in 4th place and Celine in 5th place. Congratulations to our top 5. Feel free to type in the chat what place you ended off in for this Ninjago quiz, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this Ninjago trivia contest or whatever. What do we have for difficult questions? These two, especially this one. What's the name of the comet that once housed the golden weapons? Yeah, that's about right. I can totally see that being the case. That's a pretty difficult question. What'd you guys end with in terms of placements? Let's go ahead and read through this quick. Let's see. 4th place, 5th place, 17th. Nice. Around 30th. It's not too shabby. 69. Nice. Funny number. 20th, 24th. Cool. 11th or 111th, my bad. 75th. How many people did we have in here in total? We have about 185 people watching the stream right now. So if everybody participated, but most people, I guess, I think the most we had answering questions was like 150, 160. Not a bad turnout. 30th, 9th, 4th, 109th, 104. Okay. 10th place, 75th. Fair enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this edition of Ninjago Trivia. It's always fun to host these for you guys. And we still have a couple more minutes left in the stream, so if you guys want to hang out for a few more minutes before we conclude things today, you are totally welcome to do that. Let's go ahead and switch things over back to our regularly scheduled stream. Let's start on... What season should we start with in terms of pictures? What season should we start with, folks? Feel free to leave some suggestions. Whatever season I see first is whatever I'm going to pick, so... Feel free to vote for a season. We can start with that. 5, you got it. Season 5. I saw that first. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. I'm going to close out of the Kahoot. And yeah, let's just do a casual Q&A session for the rest of the stream. We only have a few more minutes left, so if you guys want to hang out, ask some questions, hang out with me, you are free to do so. Before we end off the stream today, do I collect the Ninjago magazines? I do not, because I'm in a country where the Ninjago magazines are not released. So it's pretty difficult for me to collect them unless I buy them from overseas, which will cost a fair amount. So no, I do not collect the Ninjago magazines. I do want to at some point, though, because they're pretty cool. I wish my country would actually release them. Best Spider-Man? Yeah, that's difficult because they're all fantastic. I don't know. I like Toby. I like Andrew, but I also like Tom Holland. It's hard for me to pick. I guess, like, all in all, maybe Tom Holland, especially after No Way Home. But, I don't know, man. They're all fantastic. They're all great. It's very difficult to pick, I will say. Squid Game is like the Tournament of Elements. I don't know about that. They're very different, I suppose you could say. Thoughts on Transformers Cybertron? Oh, man. Our worlds are in danger. Love that show. Used to watch that back when I was first getting into Transformers. That was the show that was out at the time, so I used to watch that a lot on TV. I remember that show very fondly. One of my favorite childhood shows right there. We have a $4.99 donation from Jose. Thank you very much. Who would win in a fight, the Great Devourer from Ninjago or King Kong from the Monsterverse? I'm kind of thinking Kong. I'm thinking Monsterverse Kong would probably defeat the Great Devourer. We've seen Kong in those movies kill a lot of really crazy monsters, some of which do kind of look like the Great Devourer. So, you know, I'm thinking maybe the Great Devourer is not going to be able to hold up very well in that battle, Jose. But thank you very much for the $4.99 regardless. Always appreciated. Best Ninjago dad, in my opinion. Okay, hear me out on this. Obviously, my first thought was Ed, because Ed is a fantastic father to Jay. Ray's a pretty good dad to Kai. But Garmadon was a pretty good dad to Lloyd when he was Sensei Garmadon. Even when he was Lord Garmadon, I still think he was a pretty good dad. He cared about his son, obviously. He cared, even though he was an evil warlord. He still cared. Not so much after he was revived, obviously, but the original Lord Garmadon still cared enough about his son. I'm going to say maybe Garmadon, actually. I think Garmadon is my favorite Ninjago dad, for a lot of reasons. Do I like the Ninja Copter from Rebooted? It's an okay set. I was kind of hoping for a legacy remake of that set, in all honesty. But, you know, I like the original enough, I suppose. Yeah, Julian's pretty good, too. That is true. He was very sweet in terms of, like, Ninjago dads as Ninjago dads go. How is Kai's hair so spiked? Lots and lots of hair gel is what Kai shoots for there. Favorite Ninjago mom. I see what you did there. Favorite Ninjago mom. Obviously, I'm going with Maya, because Maya is queen as always. Yeah, she's my favorite. She's my favorite Ninjago mom, I guess you could say. Maya's awesome. There's not much else I can say about that. What if Kai left Lloyd to die in the volcano? The other ninja would probably never forgive him. I thought that scene did a fantastic job at summarizing Kai's humanity, and if he were to have left Lloyd in the volcano, that would have made him a very different character. Ninjago would have been a very different series. The ninja probably would have, probably disowned him at that point. At least that's what I would do, if Kai left Lloyd to just perish in the volcano, and if he took the Fangblade instead. Not good. Not good. Feel like Dareth spies on everyone. I would not be surprised if Dareth spies on everyone. It's messed up, but I would not be surprised. He seems like the type of person that would do that. Lloyd would return wanting revenge. Yeah, if he survived the volcano. if he were to have been able to survive, but that's unknown. I'm not sure. Could Julian actually be alive? Probably not. I'm thinking Dr. Julian is very much deceased in the context of the show. I mean, he kind of died off screen for sure, but Zane pretty much confirmed his demise, so no, I don't think Dr. Julian is still alive. Garmadon would have killed Kai. Oh yeah, rage-induced Garmadon would have killed Kai. Oh man, that would have been a very different series if Lloyd had died in the volcano. Whenever it's windy, do I think of Morrow? Not really. Sometimes I think of the initial scene in Possession, though, where they first feel the winds, but not often. But sometimes it does remind me of that scene, I will say. Best tournament suit. Ooh. Like best in terms of like the tournament, like the robes, the tournament robes, or like the Zukin suits. I'll do both. Why not? My favorite tournament robe is probably Cole. I think Cole looks awesome in his tournament outfit. Kai looks pretty good too. Or, in terms of Zukin outfits, I still really like Zane's. I think Zane's titanium outfit is awesome. But Lloyd's is pretty good too. They're all fantastic. I like the designs of the ninja suits for season 4. Always good. Always fantastic. Let's see. We didn't get a bad ninja suit until season 5. Even so, I don't think the Deepstone suits are all that bad. Nia's suit isn't the best in my opinion, but Nia's suit only looks bad when you combine her or when you compare her with the other Deepstone outfits. I think on its own, Nia's first ninja costume looks okay. Favorite ninja, Cole. Favorite season 4, tournament. What if Dareth was a villain because of jealousy? I don't know if Dareth has it in him to be a villain. He seems like he has a good heart, all things considered, but, I don't think he has it in him to be a bad guy, I guess you could say. Who's the worst ninja? My least favorite ninja right now is Kai, but, nothing against the Kai character. He just so happens to be my least favorite. And let's turn things over to rapid fire questions. Anything that I can answer just a quick sentence or two. That'll be a pretty good way to end off the stream today. Let's get some rapid fire questions in here. Season 6 pictures. Yeah, we could probably end on Skybound. Sounds good to me. Ending on Skybound. Let's see. What do we got here? What if all the ninjas were girls? That could be fun for like an alternate take on the Ninjago story, like gender swapping all the characters. That could be really cool to see. Worst ninja suits, probably the Hands of Time suits. I'm not a big fan of those costumes. They look very cluttered. Very weird in my opinion. Why is my voice so relaxing? Thank you for saying so. I'm not sure if my voice is necessarily relaxing to me personally, but I'm glad that you appreciate it. I'm glad that you find it to be relaxing. Little ASMR for you. Might get the Jay and Nia Race Car Evo tomorrow. I'm pretty much going to pass on that set. That's not a set that I'm, excited to get. I'm probably going to pass on that one. But, it does come with a pretty cool helicopter snake build, I guess you could say. So it's not a total loss. What if Nia was never a ninja? She would probably still be Samurai X, I imagine. Which Lola Bunny is better, Space Jam 1 or 2? Space Jam 1, Lola Bunny is peak cinema right there, I will say. Do I think Cole should end up with Vanya, or should there be a new character for him? Or maybe he should end up alone? Yeah, not every character needs to be shipped with someone else. Not every character needs to be in a relationship. But I will say, Cole and Vanya are pretty cute together. I ship them. I would personally pair Cole with Vanya if I had my dream Ninjago ending. But you know, as mentioned, not every ninja needs a love interest. So... Ever cried over a Ninjago scene? Oh, of course. Zane's sacrifice, Zane's flashback, Garmadon's sacrifice, Nia's sacrifice. Lots of moments in Ninjago have made me tear up and cry. How did Kai get his scar? That's a good question. I'm not sure if they answered that in the show or not, or if they've ever answered that. Maybe he was just trying to play with a weapon as a kid or something. But, you know, accidentally cut his eye or something. Who knows? MJ or Gwen Stacy? I'm more of a Gwen Stacy person. MJ's cool, but Gwen Stacy's better in my opinion, especially in the movies. I like Emma Stone. Emma Stone's awesome. Which Ninjago character voice do I like the best? Ooh, Ninjago character voice? Garmadon's voice is iconic. Mark Oliver does a fantastic Garmadon voice. I think Garmadon is awesome in terms of a voice. Even the Ninjago movie, Garmadon has a fantastic voice. Justin Theroux. Go reading, go. Yes, indeed. Why did they divorce in my script? Oh, Cole and Vanya? I kind of left that open to whatever you guys want to think about. I mean, they started off the scripts not being together, but towards the end they got together. So I just kind of wanted it to be a reward for both of those characters, you know, have them be in a relationship at the very end. I thought that was a good way to bring those characters full circle. In terms of why they divorced or why they split up, again, just open to your own interpretation. That wasn't really a goal of mine to answer that. Whatever you think happened. Let's answer one more question before we wrap things up today. Let's get one more question in here. One more big question before we conclude today's live stream. I'm going to take a sip of my water in the meantime, and let's get one more question in the chat before we conclude today's stream. One more big question. Ooh, okay, let's talk about that. What if Garmadon never stole the letter? Yeah, what if Garmadon wasn't, a scumbag and let Master Wu give the letter to Misako as it was initially intended? What if Garmadon had never written it or, signed it to make it look like he wrote it? What if Chen had never stolen it? Good question. I don't think Lloyd would exist. I think Lloyd Garmadon's existence would not be a thing anymore if Wu and Misako would have ended up together. Garmadon probably would have gotten his heart broken early on, maybe turned to the dark side a little sooner than anticipated. Yeah, Ninjago would be very different, I suppose you could say. Maybe the outcome of the Serpentine War would have been a little different too. Who's to say? That sounds interesting though. Again, another idea for Ninjago, what if? Make it happen, Lego. Make it happen. With that being said, you guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's stream. You guys have been awesome as always. Hopefully you enjoyed Ninjago trivia. Let's go over our streaming schedule one last time before we conclude today's stream. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And as always, I provide you guys with daily updates if there's ever a day where I can't stream. As you know, I will let you guys know via my community tab. Let's get some hugs in the chat. Some of you guys have already started that off for me. Thank you very, very much. This is our end screen. Yeah? Yes. All right, let's get some hugs in the chat and let's sign off for today. Those are some hugs for you. Enjoy the hugs. Lots of hugs back. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's stream. Hopefully you enjoyed Ninjago trivia. Hope that was enjoyable for you guys. Hopefully you guys had fun. I appreciate you guys being here as always. And obviously, since it's Friday, this is the last stream of the week. But I will see you guys next week on Monday. And we will start another week of streams. In the meantime, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. I appreciate you guys being here. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Can't really say much else. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys Monday. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.